How to place an order. Once you've completed adding all your records by either manual entry with Add New Form or importing from Excel with New Import, if you click on Home on the top left menu, it'll bring you to the home screen where all your in-progress forms will be listed. In this case, there's 13 forms. Now, once you've crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's and you're ready to file your records, you can add these all to the cart with a few options. You can do bulk action, which will either select all, add selected to cart, add all to cart, or delete for those that you don't want to include. For individuals, you can go ahead and click on the little icon that's on the right hand side here with the little plus side inside the cart. This will individually add records. For those of you who've already added to the cart, the status will change to in cart. If you have multiple that you wanted to add, but not all that's listed on the screen, you can check the radio box on the left. That leaves a little blue checkbox for those, and then now you can use the bulk action to add these selected to the cart. If everything that you have here is listed is ready to go, you can use that bulk action to just add all to cart. Now that everything has been moved to cart and you see the status in cart, you can click on View Cart. From here, you can choose the service. Our services transmit to the IRS via electronic filing only. So you have two options of e-file only or e-file with printing and mailing a copy of the filed form to the recipient. There is no option for printing only. If you'd like to individually change the service for each one of the records, you can just go to the service column, select the drop-down list, and choose what service you'd like for each one of the records. Now, if you want to do that for multiple but not all on the list, you can use the radio box on the left to check the boxes you'd like to set. Use the bulk action drop-down list above to set all to print and mail, all selected to print and mail, or set all selected to e-file only. Now, if you want all the service to be exactly the same, you can use set all to print and mail or set all to e-file, which will change everything to the same service. From here, you can do a summary report, which will give you the report of all your records, and you can have that printed out to PDF. Or a totals report, will just give you a total of every one of the records from each filer, and for all the boxes, for this in this case, box 1, non-employee compensation, will give you the full total of that box. And you can also print page to PDF in the top right. Once you're ready to go, you can click on Secure Checkout in the top or bottom right. From here, you'll get a list, or you get prompted with a service count above. This shows I have 7 e-file only and 5 that's print, mail, and e-file, and asks you if it's correct. If so, go ahead and click OK. Once you get to the secure checkout screen, you'll be asked for your payment information and billing address. For the billing address, all the fields in blue are required fields that need to be entered. For payment information, if you haven't already entered your credit card number, please do so now. After you've entered this and checked out, your payment information will be stored securely. So I've already clicked on Review Order, but I've gone back to payment information, just so you can see that once you've entered the credit card information, it gets stored and you'll have it available for your future checkouts. If this card expires that you have stored, or if you just want to change your credit card information, the next time you're in your cart, you can click on Change this card to enter the new credit card information. Once you have both credit card information and billing address entered, you can click on Review your order. This is the final stage of your checkout. Be sure to review everything in this section. Once you click on Submit and Pay, your order will be in queue to be processed. Verify the itemized forms have the correct volume and service listed. In my case, I have the NEC records here listed with the tax year and the service with e-file only, print, mail, and e-file, as well as the volume of forms and the pricing per record or unit. The total amount will be on the right, and the grand total will be on this whole right section here. You do have add-on services. TIN masking will replace the first few digits of the TIN number, which is a tax ID number for the recipient, as a security measure for their privacy. This is free of charge, and you can add this to their forms once they receive it if you choose print and mail e-file. So once they get their form in the mail, the first few digits will be masked with an asterisk for their privacy. Clicking that will add TIN masking on their service, which is a free charge. TIN matching, on the other hand, is $1 per form. You will get your verifications for TINs in 24 to 48 hours back in your order history. This will check if the TIN and name is matching with the IRS records. To add this is $12. In my case, because there's 12 forms, it's $1 per form. This is, again, additional service if you would like to add. Once you click it, you'll see that now the add-on services have here, the total has changed. You have two processing options. Standard, which is the first available date to meet the IRS filing deadlines. So what this means is it will go through the standard process, as our website will scan all accounts that have forms that are ready for checkout, and will go on the cycle of the frequency to send to the IRS. If you'd like to have a scheduled time for this to process, let's say you do want to have these sent a week before the filing deadline for those form records that you have for those filing dates. You can use the schedule and select a date with the calendar here to choose what date you would like to add or run the process and when it would start. This measurement to add here to schedule is in case you feel like you do need to make changes prior for it to be processed. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and choose standard. Once I'm done, I'm going to click on Submit and Pay. Once you've completed that, we'll have your order received, and you'll have your order number here that you can click, which will take you directly to that order and gives you order details. If I want to go back to that order history that I completed, on the top menu bar, I click on Order History, and I'll have that listed with the status of in process, the TIN check status, the forms, the form volume, the total. If I click on the order number, it'll have all the records that I've filed with the IRS status and the service that is selected.